Bosnia who lives in Durham. She launched an appeal in the northeast to help children in the Romanian state mental hospitals whose existence came to light following the December Revolution. Smaller consignments have left from the region already, but this is the main mission so far, and Princess Helen is travelling with it. What kind of response have you had from the northeast to your appeal for help?
Overwhelming. It's been absolutely fantastic, and now that I actually see it all going, it makes me realise how fantastic the people have been up here.
Did you ever think it would amount to 7 enormous lorry loads?
Certainly not.
I suppose that 7 lorry loads sounds a lot, but what kind of an impact will that make when it arrives in the country, do you think?
It's difficult to say from out here, but I think it'll be quite a big impact. When, you know, although they have been having a lot of convoys out, I think every little bit helps.
If the Romanian monarchy is ever restored, the princess would be second in line to the throne, her son Nicholas third. But Nicholas, a schoolboy in Durham, and his sister Karina won't be making the 4-day journey, which sees the long haul for 100 tons of medical equipment, more than 1 million items of clothing, and 40,000 disposable nappies.
Back in February, Swaddler's got a call from Sir George Younger, who'd been across to Romania, and we sent a consignment of 20,000 nappies across straight away because we saw what was happening on the television news. Princess Helen came to see us to thank us for that, and as a consequence, we've now facilitated with a warehouse to help this appeal, and we've donated a further 40,000 nappies, as you can see behind, which is going off in the convoy.
And some news just in. Severe road problems have occurred on Tyneside tonight. The east and westbound carriageway of the A69 Western Bypass south of Scotswood Bridge has been closed after mysterious cracks appeared. Police are appealing for people to stay away from the area. Paul.
Well, a life on the ocean waves is calling again for hundreds of young men and women who want a career in merchant shipping. A major careers convention heard today that most major British shipping lines are urgently seeking recruits as the industry emerges from a slump. And people are coming forward despite the recent tragedy to the Marine, which sank with all hands, including a 16-year-old Tyneside boy.
Today's convention at South Tyneside College heard that between them the 20 firms exhibiting have 600 vacancies for officer cadets. Opening the convention was Shipping Minister Patrick McLaughlin, who saw how the college has prepared a 4-year training course to try and cater for their needs. Here, cadets learn firefighting, for there is no fire brigade at sea, and work with simulators as well as other navigational equipment. The minister learnt about radio communications by making a phone call to a Shell liquid gas carrier off the coast of Japan.
Look at the companies involved. There are great opportunities. There is a career structure for anybody who wishes to follow it. There is also a great amount of education which you can learn throughout going to sea.
After 10 years where things were so miserable in the shipping industry that nobody recruited at all of a sudden you've got a situation where people are recruiting once again because world trade is picking up. The surplus shipping capacity is fast disappearing. And that's created an enormous gap for that reason alone.
Have they got it wrong in the past, perhaps, Mr. Kelly, by not continuing training while there was a recession?
I think that's a very good question, and with hindsight, of course, one wonders. But, you know, it's not so long ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, when people were actually still talking about survival. Would we be in the shipping business or not? And under those circumstances, it's very difficult to think positively about training when you may be training cadets for a future that doesn't exist.
Despite all the skilled training, there are still vacancies on job centre notice boards for youngsters to go straight to sea from school. 16-year-old Mark Rannigan of Jarrow did just that and died when his ship, the Marine, sank in heavy seas.
Well, that is something which the Secretary of State is at the moment looking at to see about those particular guidelines and that particular incident. I understand that some of the people who were recruited weren't actually recruited through the job centre, but were recruited via the engineer. It doesn't really make any difference. All the people that were on that vessel lost their lives and the vessel was lost. And obviously that is very serious, and it's something that we are looking at.
Industry Minister Douglas Hogg has promised an inquiry into allegations that his department cost the region 1,500 jobs by losing a truck manufacturing plant. The minister made his pledge during a visit to a northeast factory today.
Mr. Hogg's visit to the Japanese-owned Komatsu factory at Berkeley